Those IRS whistleblowers will testify before the House Oversight Committee tomorrow, and one of the witnesses is Supervisory Agent Gary Shapley. We've come to know him in recent days. The other has simply been called Mr. X. We're told he will reveal his identity publicly for the first time. Both of those agents claim the DOJ gave Hunter Biden special treatment. Mr. X also says he was not present at the October 2022 meeting where Shapley said U.S. Attorney David Weiss claimed he was not in control of the Hunter Biden investigation. That makes it Shapley's word against David Weiss's, and Weiss has denied it. Raymond Arroyo, Fox News contributor. All right, a reaction to all of that, Raymond, and it's all heading into a big showdown tomorrow.
You bet. And look, Harris, what we're seeing, and it's interesting when you see this news coupled with the story you just reported with the DOJ targeting Donald Trump. What we're seeing, sadly, is these government institutions, the DOJ in this case, being used, weaponized against a political particular opponent or party. I don't care what ideology you are, whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, or an independent, every American should be decrying what we're seeing here, what's coming out of this oversight committee, because it's a pattern, Harris. It's a pattern of the government. In this case, FBI agents told, stand down, wait. IRS agents waiting outside of Hunter Biden's house and told, don't go in. You can't go in if this whistleblower is to be believed. And now we have a second whistleblower confirming that. In fact, they brought in a supervisor from the office in Delaware who also confirmed this testimony. What we're seeing here is deeply troubling. And everybody should be united in ferreting out this corruption, stopping its politicization, and ending this endless media-generated and DOJ-generated fear-mongering against certain candidates to protect corruption on one hand and target opponents on the other. None of this should be going on. This is not how justice operates. She should be blind. Whether your name is Trump or your name is Biden, it should be blind. The statutes need to be executed. That's all people are looking for.
Yeah, panic politics leading to the injustice that we're seeing now. That's what I hear you saying. Let's move to this. Big reaction to a House bill that's been introduced by California Democrat Julia Brownley. It seeks to take out the words husband and wife from federal law and replace them with terms like spouse. Well, that's not new. Married person, married couple, and others like once married but now not married person. I think that's divorcee. Anyway, critics dunking on the bill. One tweet here, I am a woman, a wife, and a mother. And that's that. Another with, I'm happy to see them tackling the most important issues we are currently facing. Raymond.
You know what this is about, Harris. This is transitioning the federal language in the code. That's what this is about. And it has a particular purpose. They worry, this Democratic Congresswoman, she worries that after that Supreme Court case in the creative ruling over the summer, that somehow this could be used against LGBT same-sex married couples. So she's trying to expunge any reference to women, wife, husband, married couple. She wants to make it gender neutral so it protects those individuals. That's really all this is about. I think people should probably be upset about it because it is a rupturing of the federal code and the language for decades.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought that our federal government would reteach English.
Yep. Here we
I don't
are,
know.
Harris.
I've seen some of their documents with misspellings and whatnot, just like the rest of us. I think the language is okay the way it is.
Well, language presage is reality, so you have to fix that before you change.
So true.
Okay,
also from the wild world of woke, the new Snow White live action production from Disney. Big backlash over the seven dwarfs. In the photographs from the set, it appears that only one of the seven is below average height. And unlike the OG version, it's a very diverse group. Reaction on social media dripping with sarcasm. Here's a sample. Snow White and the Renaissance Fair crew. One user asked, will they also be changing hi-ho to hi-her, he-her? Raymond?
I like your rendition there. Maybe you should have auditioned for a part. Look, it's Snow White and the seven other people. I don't know what this is supposed to be. This irritates me on such a deep level, Harris, because you know what they're doing? They're taking beloved stories and classics that are part of all of our communal childhoods, and they're kind of disfiguring them in their own political or ideological cast. If you want to do tell a story of a Latina princess, Disney has done that. Tell more of those. Make those live action. But why are you trying to shoehorn a Latina actress? And look, I'm Hispanic. Why would you want to shoehorn a Latina actress into a role of a German princess that clearly says skin is white as snow? This would be like Tom Holland playing Black Panther. Nobody wants to see that. Just tell the story of your people. Tell the story that organically flows from who you are, and cast appropriately. Doesn't mean you can't have non-traditional casting in certain roles.
It is
but
true.
When you take something like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and start cross-casting and counter-casting it, people get upset, people get discouraged, and you're shattering their childhood
Look,
images. and
Disney
love.
has lost billions of dollars, and if they
Yes.
tinker or disfigure the classics, as you say, where will that leave them? And I know they're looking at the price of tickets to get into their park, so on and so forth. I mean, they are out of whack on some of this stuff, but I gotta say, skin is white as snow. Now we're gonna vilify people who are not people of color. You and I both are, and we see that that's wrong.
Yeah,
It is,
I agree.
it is bizarre. All
Yeah,
right.
Well, and look, every time they've tried these reboots, they've failed. Pinocchio was a failure.
No,
with
and it cost
Geppetto
cash for
as
them.
as Tom Hanks. Come on. And Peter Pan, they all bombed. People don't want to see this. They want the classics. Stick to them, Disney.
We